What was that?
He's got one. Nice. 2.
Where you pop off the whole drive, and then you have the pod hole there. You can just stand right there and take a leak in the hole.
Guys, when we get off the water, I think we're gonna do a tour of Mike's kayak here because it's pretty sweet. It is a, what is it, a feel-free what?
Lure.
10.5?
10 foot, just a 10-foot one. The shortest one, but man, for me it's fine.
Yeah, we'll do a good walk around on it.
It's perfect because it's still real manageable in the car. If you get any longer.
Oh man, yeah, and that's another thing too. I don't want to be purchasing like another car or anything like that. So I got a Honda Civic, you know. Man. I got a Honda Civic, so I just throw this in the hatch.
Right. What do you think are like your favorite 3 things about the kayak?
Stability, number 1. I can like, I mean, I can be even trolling while standing on it. I crawled into the front while I crawled in the back, pulling off like weeds from the rudder. So stability, number 1.
It's pontoon style.
Yeah, but I say if I had to talk about negatives right away, it would be just to paddle it's a bathtub. You know, so I mean, it goes, but if I'm trying to catch up with anyone else that's paddling, man, they're.
So what have you added to it? Like, what are your additions?
My additions? What did I put on this thing? I mean, obviously, the trolling motor. It doesn't come with a trolling motor or anything like that. It comes with a sonar pod in the middle, so you could put a, fish finder on there, put your battery in there, make it a dry box or whatever. I just took that out, and then I bought a Yak Gadget mount, stuck a trolling motor on it. I cut the shaft on the motor to make it like a good height. So now I can, like, if I'm coming in shallow, I can just pull it up.
Oh, sweet.
And then it's in the hole. I mean, it's a little bit, there's like a skeg part, so I will hit something if I come real shallow, but I can do that, or I can just pop the whole drive off. Usually I just pop the whole drive off, just to be on the safe side.
Right. That rod holder you had?
18 right now, just to let you know.
Did you put that rod holder on there?
I did put this rod holder on here. I didn't like these flush mount. I didn't like them because I knocked off my rod a few times, so I took some PVC pipe just to make it extended off there, because when it's flush mounted, my wheel is like sitting on here. It's not all the way on there, so that's another thing I did to it just to kind of help out.
Tell them about the wheel you got on there.
Oh man, so yeah, so feel free. Let me. I don't want to collide into you guys here, but feel free on the back, behind the beaver tail rudder is they're famous for their wheel in the keel. So they got a big wheel in there, and it's good for like moving around in the garage, maybe just like up and down a ramp real quick, but for like long distances you have to use a cart, but it works, man. It helps on the longevity of it.
All right, guys, this is gonna be a quick video, but a good one. We just showed a little prequel of Mike. It's Mike right there behind me. He's got a pretty sweet kayak right here. We're gonna talk about it and just walk you through his setup, because I think every now and then it's really cool to show how people do this whole kayaking thing, because it's so DIY and everyone is so specific and different than each other. So we're gonna talk about his setup here real quick. Like, subscribe, drop a comment below what your favorite part about this kayak is that we're about to show you. So, all right, let's turn it over to Mike.
Yeah, this is my kayak, feel-free lure, 10 foot. The reason I got this is because it's super stable, it's portable. I have a Honda Civic. I can just throw this in my Honda Civic and be a throw and go, and the seat, and the wheel and the keel. So those are the main things I really love about this kayak. But yeah, I mean, I did some DIY stuff. Just put some anchor trolley, some cleats.
Yep. What Minn Kota you got there?
That's a 30-pound Endura C2.
Yep, we got the same one, but mine's a 40.
Yeah, and it does well for this one. I need to get something that fit the hole in this one, so feel free to have a sonar pod, which I took out, so now I just have this gap there. But I got a Yak Gadget mount, and then I put a trolling motor, which I ended up like cutting the shaft down and cutting the wires, and but yeah, so now it's my trolling motor. I can't put it in there right now, but it fits in there. So I needed one that would fit perfectly in there, so when I did pull it up, I could keep it off there,
Mm-hmm.
and I can just pull it out. So, and I got it mounted here, so I have it through a quick connect on here. So just plug it in. The battery's in my hatch.
And you got a lithium battery, right?
Yeah, I got a lithium battery, 50 amp, maybe about, I don't know, 12 pounds. And I got my breaker on there and just throw whatever in there for a dry hatch. I added this bungee just for when I am moving it around. I can just put this bungee around it.
See, I like little quick things like that. That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. So that bungee's specifically there. There's some magnets here. If I'm doing a quick change of lures, it doesn't get nothing.
Yeah, that's dope.
So put those magnets there. Yak Attack, I think. Yeah, the Yak Attack rod holder.
And it comes with the tracks, right?
The tracks, yeah. Only negative thing, and I think anyone that has a Feel Free would know that the tracks for Feel Free, they're proprietary. So you have to buy adapters. So any Yak Attack gear or any T-bolt, yeah. So you have to buy this adapter sort. So that's one thing that's kind of negative about it, but.
And then we got the seat. Well, you got your little pocket thing in the side
yeah,
there.
so Feel Free, when I got my kayak, they came with these clips, and these clips were these bungees back here. Some were broken, so I contacted Feel Free. They shipped me a whole set, new ones, and at extras. So zip tied. I bought this. I bought it like on Amazon for like $8.
Mm-hmm.
Zip tied it here, put on the tracks, and now I can move it around, whatever the case may be. This one here, this is a dry storage.
Oh, cool.
That was actually like a fanny pack one.
So that's a dry storage, like just like that, folded over once.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just fold it over. You fold it over and then Velcro it.
Oh, that's cool.
It's back here.
So that's where you probably keep your cell phone.
Yeah, sometimes I'll put it there, keys,
Or you got your
wallet.
little cell phone pouch right next to it.
I did. This thing broke, but you know what? My phone is like waterproof, so all I gotta do is cover that charger port, and I'm good. You know.
Right.
So I tried this thing, but that thing is crap.
So then we got the seat.
The seat, yeah. So Feel Free too. They're known for their gravity seat, is what it's called, and it's real simple. All the way down. If you need to go up, just grab it from here, and it raises it 10 inches off the deck. And I usually have it all the way up. I store, tackle down there or whatever the case may be down there.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
So Jeff.
So it's a dog anchor trolley.
What's that?
Anchor trolley or anchor?
Oh yeah. This is a DIY. Everyone in the kayak world, people know the clothesline trick. So you just get a clothesline for like, they're like $17, and then take out the cord from there, put some paracord in there, and then you got yourself a retractable. So it helps just with management. It doesn't like pull up.
So then you got a little splay out anchor.
Yeah, this is actually a cup holder for Yak Attack, and I used it for a cup holder, but I was like, man, this is perfect for this.
Right.
And I just keep it there, so when I need to deploy it.
Cooler action.
Yep, cooler action.
Tackle.
Average. Yep.
And that's pretty much it. Oh, and then you got your rudder, obviously.
Rudder, yes. Yeah, so that was another thing that was additional to it. So added that on there, and especially with the motor, man, this thing maneuvers around like what I needed to do.
So, 3 overall opinions on this thing before we close out. Someone's in the market.
About it?
Yeah.
Overall things I like about it, stability. It being I think it's 34 inches wide. It being 34 inches wide and being a pontoon type tri-hull, I could stand on it easy peasy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could stand up, fish, set hooks. I crawled in the back and grabbed weeds out of my rudder. I crawled in the front, trying to fix my battery if like a connection was loose. Never had any issues. Never, felt like I was unstable. And man, it's a fishing machine. I take it everywhere, man. Anywhere I can take it.
Well, cool, man. Thanks for showing it to me.
Yeah, man. Of course. Anytime.
All right, guys. Like I said, short and sweet. Just a quick tour. It's a pretty sweet setup here. Mike's a pretty cool guy, and we get some fishing in time to time. Today was a squash day. He caught one, just over 2, and then he snagged a perch. And Gilly had a sweet blow up on what we think was a nice pike. But other than that, quiet. Dudes are out wakeboarding now. And with that being said, guys, we're going to close out the video. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you want to see more of that, because sometimes I roll up on people with some pretty sweet setups, and if you guys want to see a tour of it, let me know. I'll ask them, and we'll show you.
Too.
There we go. He's got his bike that he fishes off of, too. If you want to see Mike's bike, drop a comment below. Apparently, he's got a pretty sweet fishing bike setup. So have a good one, guys. Keep water hopping.
We're on a boat, we're feeling fine.